Well, that was sort of embarrassing. We were wondering why, with so many shops listed in this little event, that we weren't finding any of the signs. Nobody had signs out by the road. This morning we're headed back down to New Mexico and along the high road to Taos. Actually, we're going from Taos pointed towards Santa Fe. We won't go that far though. There are several art galleries, weaving shops, carvers, things like that that are having open houses today. What's the event called?
High Road Artisans Tour.
It's the High Road Artisan Tour. And it's this weekend and next weekend. So we thought we'd go down there and take a look around. Yeah.
Those are real Spanish, first Spain motifs that were brought over by the settlers. The reef garden, lions facing each other, opposite but facing each other. And then that's a stylized pomegranate plant.
I wondered if that's might be what that was. It was interesting that you mentioned Morocco because, well, I'm a weaver and I use the Rio Grande style loom.
Oh, is that right?
And from what I understand, its roots are in Morocco.
That's where I got this particular carving from.
Ah, okay. That kind of,
Not so much the weavers, but the quilters
Okay.
do that pattern quite a bit.
yes.
So I picked it up and
Maybe that's why we came here. So we,
And they're good. They're
Yeah.
worth going out for,
Yeah.
but we don't stick around.
yeah. Yeah, that's a cat for you.
You see that lighter blue section in the camera, it looks like it's iridescent.
Yeah. Well, he knew how to capture mystery. And this morning I looked at it, and it was cloudy and it rained this morning, lightly.
Well, that was sort of embarrassing. We were wondering why, with so many shops listed in this little event, that we weren't finding any of the signs. Nobody had signs out by the road. Turns out we were a day early. Being retired, we start to think of weekends as Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so many events are just Friday, Saturday now. It's kind of what we assumed. Turns out it's a Saturday, Sunday event, and we were early, and therefore no shops were open, or most of the shops weren't open. The two that we actually stopped at, though, were quite friendly. They were happy to let us look around, even though they weren't really ready for the event. So I guess we're gonna go have lunch. When we're in this area, our two favorite restaurants are Ranchos de Taos and coincidentally, Ranchos de Chimayo, which is where we happen to be today. And look what we found in the parking lot. Having lunch in Chimayo gives us the opportunity to stop at Selenelion Weaver's. This is one of the galleries that Janet displays her work in. And she was able to drop off her latest piece. And since we were a day early, it's in time for the entire show over the weekend because they're one of the galleries that is going to be in the show. So that worked out well, even if we didn't get to go to as many galleries and shops as we thought we might be able to. This trip provides the perfect opportunity to collect some dye plants, some rabbit brush or chamisa, and some coda. Both make a yellow dye, but different shades of yellow. Janet will use them in the weaving. Even though we didn't do as much on that trip as we thought we were going to do, it was still a really fun day, a nice drive. We got to meet some interesting people, great food at Ranchos and Chimayo. Really enjoyed the day, and Janet got to collect some dye plants on her way home. Today she's actually doing a little bit of dyeing. It's a couple of weeks later. She's dried all of the flowers just so they'll store better. She can use them fresh if she's done a dye immediately after getting home. But these are dried flowers. So here's a quick look at dyeing some wool yarn using the natural plant-based dye.
So now I've got to try to get most of this out of here and into that bucket. Bye.